Well, good evening, and welcome back to the land of the Witch Elf. Getting up to no good, stabbing folks for fun, all the usual stuff. Hope everybody's well. Hope you're all having a nice day. It has been horrendously hot again here in Little Northern Ireland. Although, as of right now, the heavens have opened, so fully expecting some thunder and lightning to come our way. So, if I randomly disappear, you'll know why. It'll be beyond my control. Well, we'll get the old cultivating off underway. Looks like Destro successfully defended the fort, so we may not actually see much in the way of order, because they'll all probably just log out or switch sides. Either or. Oh, ha! I remember tonight. I know how to witch elf. I hate to think how many times I've played this character and forgotten to actually do that. I have no idea why. Like, it's not as if I do it to any other character. Zealot, the first thing I do is buff myself. Chosen, the first thing I do is switch on the auras. Oh, who's this? Where'd he go? Up here, apparently. Wish I could get away like that in my witch elf. Witch hunters seem to have the easiest time of it. Something I look forward to trying with mine once I get them to the right level. It's actually quite weirding me out. I looked at the kill board for my witch hunter there at lunchtime, and he's 2027. Like, he's gonna be getting his like devastator level gear in no time. Come on, stabby stabby. Bouncy wancy. Tosh, thank you for the raid count, sir. I want to ask you how your day went, because I know you were saying it was pretty boring. Welcome along, everybody. Damn it. Very bored. See, this is why I keep telling you should make a Magus. You'll have endless amounts of fun. Think of all of the fancy hats. Think I'm done streaming Roar for a while. I mean, it gives you a fantastic opportunity to stream Total War. A game where you can have not just solo Magus, but multiple Magus. Think of the fun. Think of the excitement. Think of the hats. We'll probably do Total War 3 or just not stream. We'll see. I mean, you'll just get bored if you don't stream. What's that? Oh, it's grass. I'm thinking I'd find something. It's just grass. I'm very observant. I mean, you could have a summer of Total War 3. Think of it. Think of the fun. Think of how many campaigns you could do. Think of what it would do to Rav. If you did Total War 3 for a summer, I think Rav could die a happy man. He'll be back tomorrow. My wife will prefer it if I don't, then I can do more housework. So you're going to do housework simulator, is what you're saying? Nearly got him. I love how they all just charged out. I love how I'm just getting nuked by Shadow Warriors. Whoosh. Ow. This was just charging along as unconcerned as anything. It's like, yeah, there's no order behind us. It's fine. Hey, 65. Imagine if Bolt of Change was a 2-second cast like Festering Arrow. Imagine if Festering Arrow could have 180-foot range like Bolt of Change. Or is it 188 feet? I can't remember. Technically, it can go further because Invader will give you another range boost on top of that again. I love Bolt of Change. From memory as well, Bolt of Change is undefendable, so you can't disrupt it. From memory. I might be wrong. To be honest, I got an epic kill with Bolt of Change. Oh, it must have been towards the end of last year in Shadowlands. Because I was standing up on the hill overlooking the BO that's on the left as you come in from... Oh no, it's in Illyrian. Whatever the southern one is. It's the wee rise overlooking it as you come through the big gate. Because there was like a shadow here, like bounced away from the whole group of everybody, and he just mounted up and he started riding. I just started casting. He just kept going and going and going, and he just seen Bolt of Change fly off after him. And then about a second or two later, ding! Oh, it was so much fun. It is Fancy Horse. I think that's the ranked one. I used to love Bolt of Change. It's like it was a warrior card, or a psychic card, I should say, in the old Dark Millennium supplement for Warhammer 40,000 Second Edition. I always used to take it for my Chaos Sorcerer. So much fun just to fire it off at a random unit. Oh, crikey. Don't think these guys realize that they've already been spotted. I think your Witch Elf is now higher than my Swordmaster. Really? At 65? Yeah, cool. I think my Magus is 65 as well, off the top of my head. Maybe he's 64. There you go, Border Swordmaster. Yeah, he really did. See, this is the reason why Tosh should have played a Blackguard, because then he'd have had a fancy hat to tide him through the difficult middle years. There's only so much enjoyment you can find when you're playing a class that looks like it spent its day at the day spa. Ooh, someone just leveled up. Uh-oh. Victory. Wonder, can I jump up from down here? Can I? No. Have to walk around like a... Well, actually, Destra seems to be mulling them all, so I'll just go and take these boxes, do my part. That's just order bias. 100% Malamar, it's just order bias. Hey, Red. Nice things, bub. Ah, thank you very much for the follow, kind sir. That's very much appreciated. You got it, Brewski. I'm actually having a midweek beer just because it's so warm, so I shall raise you a beer. Kind of decided to open it at the worst possible time because it's now pouring down with rain, but sure. Let's see if we can jog Discordant into life by joining up to the premium ones. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but as soon as you sign up to Discordant the first time, it takes forever to get you a pop. And then as soon as you do a join all and you go and do one of the premium ones, once you come back out of that and queue up to Discordant, Discordant seems to go quite quickly. No idea why. Just does. Now, are we going to get farmed, or are we going to be the ones doing the farming? Oh, we're going to get farmed. Okay. What are we up against? What are Rune Priests, Warrior Priest, and Archmage? What the? Did they quit? Well, at least, like, the Renown was mirrored with the XP. I mean, sure. You went from 100% sure to jaw on the floor in about 3 seconds flat there, Tush. My guess is the majority of them joined after the fact. But that's only a guess. Well, 4 out of 6 points and then quit. You see, the thing is, they were probably getting farmed and it was somebody ran around and capped the points. Because most of them seemed to be all up at their own end. Like when you looked in the map, they were all out at the bottom point over here. I can't remember what it is, whether it's South Prague or North Prague. The Destra one. Points were under 100 separation, at least, I think. Yeah, it wasn't a huge deal of separation, but as Malmar was saying, it's like the kills were in Order's favour quite heavily. As soon as one side dies, that's it. They just don't want to play anymore. And judging by those numbers, they died a couple of times. Heal, good warriors. Hey, Kaylee. If you are truly the Thunder Bunny, you will know the question. Are we about to get thunder and lightning, or is it just going to be torrential rain? We lost the scenario earlier via PvE. Dez had 6 tanks, 1 Witch Elf, and 2 healers, and beat us by PvE fighting. They lost, but 1 off points. See, the thing of it is, though, they probably got 0 renown for it, and that's the only thing that they were interested in. I wonder if Order are all hiding in the keep. I'm new to return, just starting working up a Witch Elf. I think I'm supposed to go Witch Brew until I get gear. What kind of build do you run at your level? So this is actually a weird one for me because I was the same. I was really struggling once I got to tier 2 trying to figure out what build to run, and I had a very nice person who I can't remember who it was came into chat one night and was saying exactly that, which was to run Witch Brew. And it really did help in the sort of late 30s, early 40s. At the minute, I currently run Carnage, which is the left tree, and what's the right tree called? Agony? Treachery. So I run Carnage and Treachery as my 2 trees. I basically take up to, I think it's around about the top tactic in each one. And I don't take either finisher from it. And I get increased pain from Treachery. And I pick up both elixirs and Pierce Armor from Carnage. And then my go-to finisher is Ruthless Assault. And I also get Heartseeker from Treachery as well to have a knockdown. And then the other tactics I run is Brute Force for the strength. Sacrifice is rewarded to get some much needed survivability and flanking, just to do a little bit of extra damage. Wendy, I can fly! Whee! Just me and Keep. There was a few in the Keep, actually. There was an Ironbreaker up in one of the cannons. I actually thought it might have been you at first because it just seen a dwarf sitting beside a cannon. In live, I ran a wild spec that was like 7-11-5, so I had access to all 3 elixirs and I had loads of parry type effects because Witch Hunter was way stronger then. Witch Hunter is still very strong in comparison. There's not as much between them now as there used to be, but the Witch Hunter still has more tools available to it. Scenario focused. Yeah, scenarios are a really good way to level up. Especially if you're running solo, because if you're running solo, your knights in the RVR Lake are going to be very hit and miss, I'd say. It's probably a good way to describe it. Oh, look, order won't potion. How strange. Ah, Astra's in here. Wendy, I can fly. Probably not a good build because no burst potential. Any idea how long Renown 80 is supposed to take? So, I've only got the one Renown rank 80 so far, and that's my Blackguard, and he took 5 days, 22 hours. Now, on him I was defensive spec, and I was running solo for everything, and I'm not the most efficient leveler in the world. So, on a Witch Elf, if you're putting your mind to it, you should be able to do it pretty quickly, I would assume. I don't know if you'll get it below 4 days, but yeah, it's the best thing I can say. Yeah, it's still a few days of playtime. Realistically speaking, what you want to do is you want to get to around about sort of 58-ish once you're getting your Vanquisher gear or Oppressor gear, depending on which way you go. Because that's the point you really start to feel like you're making headway. Especially since there's so many people, or basically already all Sovereign and Renown rank 80 plus. Again, your mileage may vary. I'm not a particularly good Witch Elf. Well, got a Night of the Blazing Sun going for the part. Every time I go to use that ability. Apparently it's over here somewhere. Must have already respawned. Every time. Stabby, stabby. Hooray! Muay Thai. I wonder, does she not use daggers? Let's go. Ooh. Let's go to Prague. Get some of that sweet, sweet AAU. Right, let's go up this way. Somebody's around here somewhere. Hmm. I get the sneaky suspicion he'll be out behind this wall or something because these guys are here. Still bugs me that the worst scenario has an Empire looting screen. We're in there. Oh, I got to disrupt off in that perfectly. Just knocked down and murdered. It's like a big feather duster for a tail. Where be the orderlings? I guess they're back over here. No, they must be over here somewhere. ink. I should just stealthed away and left them. Oop, somebody doesn't like me. Everybody dies. That's a weird cloak. Must be one of the event ones. Never liked witch elves and cloaks, I have to say. They always just look weird. You just enjoy the wiggly tushy. It's funny actually, because like when you see the witch elf running, it there's something not right about it. Like I don't know what it is. I think it's because she's like leaning forward, but like is still somewhat upright. It's like a really weird run, right? Does that not look weird? Like it doesn't look like the way a person would run, or at least to my mind, anyway. But yeah, bizarre. Oopsies. No reses for you. Now he's going to double jump up and down on top of me now. Like something stuck in the butt. I don't know. It's just like, it's a weird... Because like side on it doesn't look too bad. but it's like from the back, something just doesn't look right about it, and I can't quite put my finger on what it is. It's like it's either it's too far lent forward or it's too upright. Something not right with the posture. I'm doing nothing to this Archmage. Yeah, like very, very minor damage. And like I wasn't detaunted because I was nowhere near him. Could have swore I had at least 2 kills. I think the game's lying. I think it's trying to make me look bad. That's my job, game. I make me look bad. You're supposed to make me look reasonable. I wonder. I don't know those Archmages. I want to be like a tasty engineer. Just tootling along. No rezzing. Oh, it'll be a go faster. Bill Zergan? Totally. This is actually the most I've seen of destruction this entire scenario. Have you made your Magus yet? Magus will make you happy. One day I will convince Tosh to make a 6-man. Good luck. How did I get no kills? Killed at least 2. Sorry, it won't ever happen. Don't listen to him, Red. Tosh is an avid fan of the new dungeon influence thing. He does dungeons all of the time. West Road to Martyr Square, lots of order. Funny that, considering that's their war camp. I was trying to get some regen going. Evil left Cadron Valley to Prague. Believe me, MS is the only area he'll care about. I guess the only area most of them care about, in fairness. Respect as you did in the stealth and run away. Well, there's no point in running away. I was the one who initiated the fight. I think he was getting ready to log off. He's probably raging that I forced him to use a armor potion or whatever it was he drank at the start. There is a witch hunter somewhere here. Be right back with someone you will like. You're not going to log into one of your many characters that's named after me. Maybe. I shudder to think. Put an order side. You hit this order side. Oh, it's not the engineer, is it? There's nothing more depressing to me knowing that my glorious name has been assigned to an engineer. At least put it in something good, like a Magus. With a fancy hat. And a cool surfboard. Two Archmages game. I think that's the same. I think that's the same set of ones. They must all be a pre-made. Does this mean I can report them for destroying my fun? Have I really ran out of seeds? Jesus, I have. There we go. I'll tide me over for a bit. Now, this is the point. I was about to say this is the point that witch hunters go behind us, but here they are. After the scenario, we'll bring it to you. Told you. There they go. They're all sneaking in the back. Sucks to be them. Oh, I was enjoying a drink with the Ted. uh, oops. He's gonna think I was having to go now. Ah, Carnifex has got another black card. You're nearly as bad as me, Carnifex. I can't say anything. I've got 2 black cards as well. Ooh, okay. Go 43-23. Oh, up there. Good evening. Nice 3v2 we just had. It was. They didn't know what hit them. That's what I'm gonna say. I was chuckling about the fact that you have a second black card. Tosh is trying to lure me into some sort of dastardly order trap. Past me. Oh! Oh dear lord. Boo. Zelly buff rage and gels. Oh dear lord. What kind of hat is that, sir? Shocking. You need to get yourself a proper hat. I can still see through his stealth. So there we have it, guys. Video evidence. Tosh plays super OP classes. And calls them all after me. He's got more characters that have got Zell in the name than I do. Zell plays them. Do you know I can't actually make alts anymore because Tosh is all the names? True story. What the? How much parry does he have? Report him for ruining your fun. Parry, 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 parry. Ah, everybody's got parry. To be honest, if I was going to report Tosh for anything, I'd report him for having no sense of style. Like, none of his characters have fancy hats. It's just not right. Every time he's jumping up and down on my corpse, it's like a little part of me dies because I'm like, he doesn't even have a hat. Like, where's the hat? BRB, gonna make some lunch. No worries, dude. Enjoy. You're lucky the Witch Hunter has any hat. To be fair, I'm lucky you've got your Witch Hunter wearing clothes. Good grief. Well, find your white lion friend from your keep siege earlier. What the hell hit me? 960. $11. 600. Jesus. Nerf white lions. They just constantly hit you for 1,000. Wait. Have I started a trend? Are people just copying my name now? We've now got a blackguard called XENL. Who is it? I demand to know. Let me take my own box. You wouldn't steal a cloud. You wouldn't set off a nuke. Oh, do you remember those anti-piracy adverts? I love the IT crowd's take on it. Come on. I don't know, I always just seem to be disabled for the longest possible time. Drink more beer. Okay. Don't have to tell me twice. The game told me to do it, guys. It's not because I'm a alcoholic. Oh my god, I forgot to sign up for Snarrace. Don't you have Guinness instead of tap water in Ireland? No, unfortunately not. Although the Guinness does taste nicer in Ireland. So, there's that to it. What did I get hit from Banana Archmage? I've actually been to the Guinness factory in Dublin, and if you're ever in Dublin, it is well worth a trip because you get to see how it's made, but then you get to go and do a thing where it's like they teach you how to pull the perfect pint of Guinness, and then you get to drink the Guinness after it, and then you get a coupon where you get to go to the wee top 360-degree bar with a view over Dublin and get more Guinness. You must know Conan O'Brien. I actually used to enjoy watching Conan O'Brien. I used to love his bits with Jordan Slansky, or Schlansky, or however you say it. But I did see the episode where he went to the Guinness factory. I don't think he does his chat show thing anymore, does he? He used to do a good gaming thing where it was called like Clueless Gamer, and he used to rate games with the most bizarre rating scheme that you would ever encounter. He has a podcast. Ah, okay. I always remember his one where he did, what was he at, like BlizzCon or something like that? And he was playing World of Warcraft and he couldn't understand it. And then he had to commentate on, I think it was like esports players playing like Battlegrounds. All I can think of in my head when I sort of see people playing this and getting like super uptight about winning and losing. I just imagine him narrating it. Random Magus appears. Now, will it reset order? No. Order doesn't care about zone or starts, it's all about MS. It's all about more sovereign gear. It's all chat is talking about MS, 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 MS. I mean, it is the critical linchpin of Prague. A Slayer, an Ironbreaker, a Warrior Priest, and a Bright Wizard. Bright Wizard left, got replaced by a White Lion. Who is bravely running away. Don't need to reset order. If they siege, it will be at 2 a.m. Tosh, aren't you supposed to be cleaning? Van is Tosh's wife, confirmed. I should be, but the wife thinks I'm still streaming. Wife's always said that she's believed that Tosh has a beautiful Northern Irish accent. Freedom! Why are 5 billion Destro just sitting at MS? That's the question everybody asks. It's because Order tied their shoelaces together. New tactic, let Order come to us. I mean, Thrawn would approve. There goes the murder maker. So many Destro MS. I kind of want to go and see it now. Feels like the day they shut down live. Everyone doing nothing. Naughty, naughty witch hunter. Go to I'll kill that dirty witch hunter. Damn it. I know how to Twitch. Thanks, Vulch. Oh my god. Look, I'm being followed around by the imposter. Someone's made themselves a blackguard, and they've called themselves Zenel. All he's basically done is copied me and taken the top off the H to make it an N. It's probably secretly Tosh. We can finally understand him. I mean, why could you not understand my amazing accent? Even if you don't speak English, my accent translates itself naturally in your head, and you're like, ah, so soothing. Whee! It's another one of those scenarios that's like, where did all the Destro go? And there's my answer. I see now Evil is on. We were waiting to get farmed so he wouldn't get us banned. Oh, that's never going to get old. I think that's going to be a thing that's just going to bounce around until this game just disappears. Very bright Magus. It's only sad because it's true, however. I don't know, I find it hilarious. I mean, if it's utterly true that the only thing that the guy got banned for was telling everybody to quit because he didn't want to get farmed, like, it's the stupidest decision I think they've ever made. Because then it calls every other aspect of the game into question. The people who don't leave the spawn in the scenario, should they all be immediately banned? What about the people who run off and hide in a corner? What about all of these people who don't leave the war camp? Should they all be banned? Should we be banning all of these people? What about the ones who are still standing in Inevitable City? Should they all get banned? Because they're all standing in the city and not out here? Like, it just takes it to ridiculous levels. Everyone should be banned. I mean, it's the truth, though. Like, if that's going to be the interpretation of the rules, as soon as anybody doesn't engage in one form or another, this should be banned. If I see two people fighting and I don't get involved, should I be banned for ruining the person who loses fun? Or if I get involved and the order person who was winning suddenly loses, should I then be banned for that because I've ruined his fun? That is the weirdest thing to have ever happened ever. I thought he was getting heals from somebody. Who would have thought that a game based around killing each other has so many snowflake players whose feelings get hurt so quickly? It's just because everybody likes the idea of PvP. Just nobody wants to lose at PvP. Because unlike when you lose in PvE, you don't then have somebody who's got the potential of coming out and going, duh, Cell died in PvP. What a terrible human being he must be. Lol, 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 lol. That's what they're afraid of. Convinced of it. That's why you see people jumping up and down top of people and doing /lol. Because they want everybody to know that they killed somebody. Or that the only reason they've died is because they weren't taking it seriously because they were doing /lol so much. Because it was so against them. It's like nobody bothers to actually take any enjoyment out of it. What the? What the heck did he hit me with? Riposte. Absolution hits me for 800. I don't get how he killed me. $500 to 300, 300, 7, 8. I don't get it. That feels like I died just too quickly. Uh, no, it's so that they can take their kill to death ratio to the next job interview proudly. Love it. Oh god. Manzel, you're starting to sound a lot like me. That's just because you got so many characters named after me. You're just like, yeah, this is what he must sound like. Witch Elf route seems hard. You should try Witch Elf Tosh. It's just because I'm a crap player to do the class. I don't play much on the Destro side. You should totally play a Magus though. Nobody's sad when they play a Magus. Try Witch Hunter, same hard route. Witch Hunter is ridiculously easy. Witch Hunter is a weird class where it just seems to have every answer available to it. If it wants the perfect defense, it can have it. If it wants the perfect attack, it can have it. If it wants a mix of the two, it can have it. It's so weird how it's done. That is the first time I've ever done that pounce ability, and it's worked. Maybe you have to be directly behind them. Maybe that's the thing. Zell has two witch hunters, actually. I do not. I've only got one. Not even called anything remotely like Zell either. Magus are for good players. That's why Tosh doesn't play one. Ah, that makes sense. Nice troll. I will play and roll a Magus as soon as Zell stays order, 100%. I mean, I've got so many order characters already, Tosh. I've got Zell, the witch hunter. I've got Zell, the engineer. You don't have a rune priest as well called Zell, do you? How am I ever supposed to make an alt? You have all the names. Don't mind me, lads. Why do they always come and attack you when you're having a drink? I'm waiting on Zalian. Stop giving him ideas, little demons. have a white lion could rename it. Don't you dare. It's bad enough you've got an engineer named after me. I don't need a white lion as well. How are we doing our work rests? 522. I think I can buy my first piece of Triumphant or Victorious. I had no idea what to get for the Witch Elf, because on her at the minute, I've got Oppressor, which is like the more defensive focused variant, because the reason I went for it was I wanted to get my chance to be critically hit really low so that I at least stood a fighting chance against Witch Hunters. So I'm tempted to go the same again for Triumphant or Victorious, but at the same point, I'm kind of interested in doing what do you call it? The more attack focused ones. So I'm not 100% decided which way I want to go. You need 300 initiative and minus 46 chance to be critically hit to be immune to a Witch Hunter. It's not so much being immune, it's more not getting crit on basically every single hit that they're doing to you. Magus is born. 1 sec, you will see him go back. Where? Keep going. Ads, keep going. Where am I going to? I'm so confused. If you remove their crit, you remove 70% of their damage. Ah, okay. Is this him? No, that's a existing Magus. Oh, here he is.
Haven't you got fighting to do?
Seriously, Tosh? Seriously? In actual fact, the sad thing about it is, I'm fairly sure that's the same face and hairstyle that my live Magus had. The only difference I think mine had like the weird chaos star thing around the eye. Ah, little demons is here as well. Shall have a drink with you, good sir. Multi-boxer confirmed. I do like that staff, though. It's nice staff. Ah, little demons doesn't let you inspect him. This cool Zell guy does, though. Fused disc riding shirt and a weakened demon staff. Oh god. I just know at this point I'm gonna get in trouble for something that won't have been me, it'll have been Tosh. You're gonna see a screenshot in some Discord about a toxic player and then see the name. It wasn't me, Your Honor, I swear. Yes, got him. In your face, room priest. I could laugh so hard. You would. You're mean like that. Oh, someone stole my kill. That was my Bright Wizard. Go play Daeok, Tosh. Go play Star Wars Galaxies, Tosh. Where the run animation is really janky. Although I did see that there's a private server for it up somewhere, because I went fishing on Twitch one night and there was a guy sitting playing it. And it had me on the verge of going and like reinstalling mine to see if I could find it. Star Wars Galaxies was one of those games that I just missed out on. I had a chance to get into it before it got ruined. And I didn't. And then when I eventually did get a chance to play it, it was pretty much dead and buried. I need to go and play Star Wars The Old Republic again. I'd started leveling up in the Inquisitor in it. I never really finished it off. I love the character stories in Star Wars The Old Republic. So good. Open the door. Someone open the door. No? Okay. So mean. I never finished SWTOR. I finished all of the Empire characters class stories. I didn't really enjoy oh god, what's it called? Knights of the Eternal Throne or something like that. great story, hard PvP in my opinion. Well, their big problem was, and it's really interesting because it was like all the Mythic devs that were left from Warhammer Online did it, but Ilum was supposed to be their big open PvP instance, and it was exactly what this game was in its first beta test. There was no keeps, there was no BOs. It was just a big open zone, go killing it. Boring. Like, there was no reward to it other than you get, what was it, renown? No, it wasn't renown points, it was... I can't remember the name they give to their version of renown. It's whatever their PvP experience was, that's the only thing you were getting from killing another player. Like, there was no other reward associated to it. That was so annoying. And I was never a huge fan of the main scenarios that they had either. Like the hut ball. I hated hut ball. Thank you. Ah. The weird class as my first character was an assassin stealth tank. So was mine.
Raven's blessings.
I loved the idea behind that because you had a stealth healer and a stealth tank, as well as stealth DPS. I just like the idea that you could have, like, if depending on the character that you picked, you could have at least one of two archetypes, be it tank DPS or DPS heal, so that if you ever actually needed to go and do, you know, like an instance or something like that, you were never left out because there was no healers available or no tanks available. And the only time I ever actually did any of the instances was, I think it was the last time I went back to play it, which was early 2021, I think. Late 2020, maybe. That was the first time I'd ever actually done most of them. Like, everything about the game was wonderful, for the exception of PvP. Because I played on a PvP server, and I remember the first instance of open world PvP I had was there was a Jedi Knight was trying to gank Lobies on Tatooine, and I was a Sith assassin, so I just sat and waited for him as he was coming to gank a bunch of them doing. I forget what the quest was. It was like over by a big like mercenary base thing. And as he ran round the corner, he was about to jump one of them, and I just came out of stealth and spiked him. And he came back once after that and then gave up. I'm flying! Damn it, Fabio. Well, 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 if it isn't Lucy Gennaro coming to my rescue. I wouldn't be at all surprised if one of them's gone for barracks. And of course, it comes up. Should have done that just outside of his range, so he shouldn't know I'm coming. There's probably a witch hunter here with him now. Or not. Ah, Astro's here. What's this white lion? Range stabby stabby. Whew. I get a sneaky suspicion one of their melee DPS, or at least one of them, I should say, has gone barracks. Have I? No. Damn. Should have got my morale off quicker. Probably shouldn't have ran back in as a starter, but... Come on. Well, looks like we've won this one. Ooh, nearly 15k. Me letting the side down, not having 6 kills. Shocking stuff. That's what I say. Shocking. Where am I? What time are we at? Oh, we're nearly at 2.5 hours. I shall leave that. I'm going to call it there, guys. We've done 33% into our level, so I'd say we'll probably end up being 66 either tomorrow or the day after. How are we doing in the RVR week? I haven't actually been paying any attention to it. Oh, we got our first bit. There you go, me. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming along and watching. It's been great to have you all here. Thanks again, Red, for the